Hello, this is just a quick review for Outcast A New Beginning. It's the demo, which is available um, on the PlayStation Store at the moment. I think it's called Outcast A New Beginning, that's what it's called. But I've never actually heard of it, I've never heard any hype, I've never heard anything about it, so it was surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be. I did watch the trailer before. Um, like just in the PlayStation Store where it shows you like the trailer of the game before you download it. So I did just watch that and I thought, oh, it looks really good. It reminds us of that Avatar game, Pandora. I think it's called the new Avatar game, just because of the way the planet is. All the fauna and the flora, like the animals and the plants, it's all very alien-esque, if you know what I mean. Everything's all brightly coloured. All the animals look alien. You won't recognise any. There's no Earth-style animals, I suppose. Um, but it looks quite good. I've got no idea what the story's about because the demo is only 20 minutes long. So you don't really get, in my opinion, you don't get enough time to explore because it looks like it's an absolutely huge game in terms of content. That's the map. That must those blue like Stargate things there. They must be like what they're called fast travel points because it. I picked it and it just brought us back here. So I didn't know. I don't really know what that's about. Here's the map. Um, I think the green ones are missions, the red ones are either side quests or just things to go and like defeat enemies to go and defeat to clear the map. Um, so you can see how big the map is. It's not huge, but because of how big the landscape is when you're actually playing the game, it's more than enough to explore. And like I said, it's like that new Avatar game where the planet's full of things to do and exploration. Because when you actually first start the demo, it gives you three choices. Do you want to explore? Do you want to combat? Or do you want to do the story? So obviously you can just spend your whole 20 minutes exploring, or you can spend the whole 20 minutes doing the combat. Um, and it's one of those games where, you know, when you shoot somebody, the hit points come off. So every time you shoot them, it says like 27, 27, 27. Every time you shoot them, comes off the head. So I don't know if you can turn that off in the options. I didn't look. Because I normally do turn that off. I don't really like anything health bars and, you know, like the enemy's health and stuff. It spoils it for me. But you can see that there's actual a lot to do in the demo. I think it chucks you in. You're not exactly at the beginning of the game. You've already like started, and then you click on to because the menus are really deep. You click onto the mission, and then it brings you onto the actual mission menu, and then it branches out like that. And if you press triangle, it locates it, and it puts like a blue beam on the actual map, so you know where to go. Because I'm looking around here and I'm like, well, what do I do? It's not very intuitive. That's what I thought. Maybe it's because I'm sitting quite far back from me telly and that writing was too small for me to read, so I didn't. You know, I'm just pressing and clicking. I'm not really paying attention. I wasn't in the right mood to showcase the game. Actually, I was just about to start Dragon's Dogma because I've just got that. So I'm not in the mood to play a new game, so I'm like rushing through it a bit. But that blue beam there, you can see that's when you've picked your mission, and then you press triangle, and it shows you where to go. You've got like a jetpack like this, like a wingsuit, and when it turns red, it means that you're stalling and you can't go any higher, like that. And then you have to stay quite close to the floor. But I presume that you can upgrade it because you see the three blue bars in the top left corner. That's your boost jump. So when you're not flying, you can like boost and then boost and then boost, and you've got to wait for it to recharge. But this kind of game mechanic would work well with the Mandalorian, I think. If this was the Mandalorian and you're on some Star Wars planet and you're doing missions that way, I think that would be much better. But obviously, they haven't got the rights to that. That would be a whole like nightmare trying to get that signed off. So you just make your own intellectual property, don't you? But like I said, you can pick a lot of side quests. Like on the demo, you get a few main missions. Because I picked story mode. Like I said, you get three to choose from: exploration, combat, or story. So I just thought I'd pick story. I don't know if you can see at the very top middle of the screen. It's hard to see, but you can see the timer ticking down. You only get 20 minutes on this demo. The buttons aren't that hard. Square is your shield bash. You've got circle as dash. X is your boost jump. Um, Triangle is your action button for like opening up chests and talking to people. Um, L2 and R2 are to shoot. L1 is to hold your shield up like permanently, so you can just permanently block. I forgot what R1 was, but if you press R1 and L1 in together and hold them in, that's how you fly around on the old jetpack. But like I said, it looks quite a good game for the 20 minutes that I played it. And it looks very deep as well. Like there's a huge skill tree. There's a huge like missions. When you click on a mission, it then opens up another tree of stuff that you need to do and tick off. And so it does look huge. And I think the whole point of it is just like this planet's been occupied by like these kind of like robots or enemies, and you've just got to like take them all out and free the planet kind of thing. That's the gist I got. But when I was talking to people and stuff, I'm just skipping through it. I wasn't trying to get into the story or anything like that. I just wanted to actually see what the game was like. But like I said, it's not too bad, but it's not so amazing. I want to rush out and buy it. But it's one of those games where if it did come up, I would probably get it on a discount if I had nothing else playing at the moment. Um, but like I said, I've just started a brand new game at the moment, Dragon's Dogma, so I can't be bothered to get into this. Um, but it doesn't mean it's shit. It's just I haven't really given it the time of day to give it a proper review. So if you like the look of it, go and download it. It's in the demo section on the PlayStation Store. I don't know how long it's going to be there for, so you may as well get it as soon as you can. But yeah, that's it. So if you like the look of it, go and download it. You may as well. That's it. See you there.